Microprocessor 8085 architecture. Classes. Class number 3 at Man Engineering Lake. Man Engineering welcomes you all. In this video, class number 3, we see memory interfacing in 8085. Memory is an integral part of a microprocessor system. The memory interfacing in 8085 is used to access memory quite frequently to read instructions, codes, and data stored in memory. These read bar write operations are monitored by control signals. The microprocessor activates these signals when it wants to read from and write into memory. Memory structure and its requirements. Read or write memories consists of an array of registers in which each register has a unique address. The size of the memory is n into m as shown in figure, where n is the number of registers and m is the word length in number of bits. Figure 1 logic diagram for RAM RAM. Figure 2 logic diagram for EPROM EPROM. That is EPROM. Basic concepts in memory interfacing. Important points in memory interfacing in 8085. First diagram is logical diagram of RAM RAM. Second diagram is logical diagram for EPROM. That is, first diagram consists of RW, that is memory, output buffer, internal decoder, input buffer, input data, read, write, A0 to A10 signal given. Then next page. Microprocessor 8085 can access 64K bytes memory since address bus is 16-bit. But it is not always necessary to use full 64K bytes address space. The total memory size depends upon the application. Generally, EPROM or EPROMs is used as a program memory and RAM or RAMs as a data memory. When both EPROM and RAM are used, the total address space 64K bytes is stored by them. Third point, the capacity of program memory and data memory depends on the application. It is not always necessary to select one EPROM and one RAM. We can have multiple EPROMs and multiple RAMs as per the requirement of application. We can place EPROM or RAM anywhere in full 64K bytes address space, but program memory EPROM should be located from address 0000H since reset address of 8085 microprocessor is 0000H, that is 40 base H. Sixth point, it is not always necessary to locate EPROM and RAM in consecutive memory. For example, if the mapping of EPROM is from 0000H to 0FWFH, it is not must to locate RAM from 1000H. We can locate it anywhere between 1000H and FFFH. Where to locate memory component totally depends on the application. That is class number 3 at Man Engineering. Thank you.